CBN, tight gas, shale gas again being one of the very important contributors to it. As Mr. Chauhan has already detailed, shale gas has been here for quite some time. Way back in 1875 was when first shale gas production, not in a commercial manner but in an experimental manner, happened. But there were a couple of technology breakthrough in terms of hydraulic fracturing, in terms of horizontal drilling which happened. And additional to that, the pricing of gas was moving in such a way that this technological, this production technology was economically viable. That is from where the shale gas started coming up for production commercially. Late 2000 and late 1990s and early 2000s when it all started, and it is now pretty much dominating and changing geopolitics. It is besides the reason we are discussing in such seminar, energy security. Shale gas is taken up as such an important topic. This is the map, world map showing shale gas reserves and potential. Though for US, so primarily it is in North America, US and Canada has very established reserves. Then in Southern America, where Argentina, Brazil, then again China. China being the third largest reserve holder. I must say that while US is very well established, reserves are pretty much known. For the rest of the world, it is changing. The estimates are changing over a period of time. They are increasing rather. While it was estimated 198 PCM in 2011, in 2012 it has been, the world over reserve estimate has been revised to 9 PCM, trillion cubic meters. IEA estimates that the current level of production, though of course the production is going to increase, we have reserves for 250 years. None of oil, conventional gas and coal matches that kind of reserves. Especially coming to North America, it has brought about a lot of change. North America, especially US, which currently imports 20% of its energy. In the long term, around 2030, it is expected to be energy surplus. And the primary reason is being attributed to unconventionals, and large share of it is to shale gas. Again, the gas prices, as we know, in Europe is very low, running around between $2 to $3 per MMBTU, and gas prices have hit 10-year low in the region. And again, the infrastructure is being built, is sort of supporting, and US is also looking to export, though there are deliberations and thoughts around restricting to an extent these exports. And one of the very important point here is it has brought a lot of economic activity in the region, and a lot of industries, petrochemical, fertilizers, cement, steel, are expected to benefit because of low cost energy prices that is there. Also in terms of feedstock, low cost feedstock that is being made available through shale gas. However, certainly there are certain issues related to environmental impact, which is being seen in the US and elsewhere on the globe. Of course, US is moving towards making these regulations more stringent and to bring in more transparency in the environmental impact that is there because of horizontal drilling and hydraulic fracturing. This gives again a sort of a discussion or debate which is happening in US. While low cost energy and low cost feedstock prices are impacting very positively on US, are expected to impact very positively on the US economy in terms of its creating jobs, it's kind of shifting the whole petrochemical industry back to the US. Then again, there is a discussion around restricting the exports of this low price shale gas to outside Europe. Of course, to non-FTA countries, there there is a case-to-case approvals that happened. Chennai, which came from India's side. So this is one of the discussions which is happening, but nevertheless, there was a recent report which was submitted to the Department of Energy of US, which find out that even if US starts exporting gas outside, this may impact the economy positively, and there might be more investments coming in the sector, and there might be, again, because of that, more jobs being created, and thereby impacting the economy positively. Now coming to China's standpoint, again, China is heavily dependent. The graph on the right is the energy mix that is there for China. It's heavily dependent on coal, and natural gas and oil being sort of on the secondary in the energy mix. But recent 12th five-year plan of China emphasized on increasing importance of gas in China. There was the target is to reduce coal consumption from 66%, which was in 2008, to 63% in 2015, and similarly for gas, it is expected to increase rather from 3.8%, which was in 2008, to 8.3% in 2015. Another important aspect which is there is in the form of controlling the emissions. There has been a lot of emphasis in the 12th five-year plan, and with this, shale gas takes prominence, and which is where China is placing a lot of its buzz. A lot of investments are being planned. Chinese companies are acquiring companies outside. They are getting to know the technical know-how. Recent acquisition of Nexen in Canada, Deloitte Energy, which was acquired by one of the Chinese companies. So definitely there is an emphasis on shale gas within China to pour in investments, to bring in technical know-how. But at the same time, the demand is increasing at a much faster pace. It is expected again, even with the investments coming in, even with a lot of acquisitions of assets happening outside China, it is expected that demand is still outstrip supply. And there are a lot of factors which are contributing to that. There is rapid urbanization happening, a lot of emphasis on again gas from transportation and city gas perspective, a lot of city gas distribution infrastructure being built. Again, coal is sort of taking the backseat in the Chinese energy portfolio, and gas is expected to dominate. So a lot of strategies and energy companies are making around gas. On the supply side, again, there are a lot of acquisitions happening. You see, US Shale Gas Resource Corporation initiative where exchange of technological know-how. Then again, the LNG terminals being expanded, a lot of investment going in building up gas infrastructure in the country for importing gas. Again, with this demand and supply, so to say, imbalance, with demand increasing at a much faster rate, a lot of focus of China is also there on importing gas, and thereby it is expected to play a much important role in the Middle East, in the Persian Gulf. Again, a lot of activities happening in Africa, where the government contracts which have happened, and China has acquired assets there. So, with US dominance sort of reducing, not dominance, but probably the need of Middle East that was there because of the energy scenario changing and because of shale gas taking prominence, and becoming a more dominant player in the region. So it's interesting to see how the geopolitics, especially in the Persian Gulf, especially of the Middle East region, they also have significant reserves, and it will be soon releasing policies for shale gas. Typically for the South American region, a lot of emphasis, a lot of share for energy is on hydropower, especially for power generation. So there is, for many of the nations, there is sort of a conscious shift which is happening from hydropower when the uncertainties. The drought in Brazil has sort of impacted, again, sort of propelled this thought to shift a little away and reduce the percentage in the portfolio of energy mix of hydropower. Argentina, again, India and China are looking at South America, especially OVL in India, has been acquiring a lot of assets in South American region, and there has been a lot of emphasis again for China as well to acquire assets there, both in conventional as well as unconventional energy space. So having seen that shale gas is sort of taking prominence in the energy portfolio for the countries that are having shale gas, and for globally for all the energy importing countries as well, there are certain challenges which are being faced by shale gas. One of the most important challenge which is there in terms of reputation risk. While there are a lot of reports which have been generated by various agencies on the kind of environmental impact that is there, but it's still clearly established the kind of environmental impact shale gas exploration production will have. A lot of countries have issued moratoriums for certain periods, especially France was quite vociferous about shale gas and its negative impact on the environment. There was a sort of change in stance after UK government's Parliament Committee issued a report about that negative impacts are not to the extent they are perceived. Again, in Canada, in South Africa, in the United States also, there have been a lot of movements against shale gas. Not in my backyard movement, a lot of NGOs as well as other bodies are sort of lobbying against shale gas because of the environmental impact that is there. Other things would be gas prices, especially in the North American region, are sort of adding to the risks that are there for the investors in terms of managing costs as well as the financing risk that is there. Also, accessibility of technology and capital, availability of skill base, these are certain other challenges that may be faced by shale gas. So, future of shale gas, definitely shale gas is there. Shale gas has kind of evolved and sort of changed the scenario of energy, especially for the US and North American, and is expected to again change for South America and China. But there are a lot of factors which will determine how deep the impact will be, how the shale gas will change and evolve further. In terms of energy strategy, in terms of diversification, moving away from coal, oil, and again nuclear after Fukushima accident had taken a backseat. Again, Japanese government has sort of revived the nuclear plants. So the energy strategy and diversification of energy sources for different consuming nations will determine how shale gas will be placed importantly. And similarly, the policies and regulations that will be made in terms of predictable licensing, in terms of fiscal benefits that are given. In terms of geopolitics, there are certain countries in say US, Canada, Poland, Ukraine, UK who are quite pro shale gas, while there are certain countries like France was quite against during the initial time, but is kind of moving towards developing becoming inclined to shale gas. Again, gas pricing is one very important aspect which may affect the investments that will happen in shale gas. Especially, we have multiple pricing. We have Henry Hub, we have National Balancing Point, we have Japanese crude cocktail, oil-linked prices. So as and when gas price are there and the pricing regime globally it evolves, it will help shale gas to develop and investments to come determine a lot in case of shale gas, especially in the context of bringing in transparency of the impact that it could have on the environment by the companies who are involved in exploration and production operations. I'll leave here give a few questions in terms of how big the shale gas impact will be determined by certain factors in terms of reputational risk, how it is being managed and public opinion being formed in various parts of the globe, and how the environmental impact is seen in terms of shale gas, and also again in terms of prices that will be there, especially in the North American region, how long this will sustain in terms of China's unabated demand and how it will play on geopolitics front, and again US becoming a long-term exporter of energy, which is again being discussed and is still to see